Hello, YouTube, and welcome to part 9 of God of War Ragnarök Valhalla with a therapist. So great to have you on board for this playthrough. The fact that you've made it this far is really awesome. It's kind of hilarious to me that this DLC playthrough is now as long as my full Detroit Become Human playthrough. I'm pretty sure that's only 9 parts. And longer than Soma. Like, literally, this one DLC has given us an immense amount of content, and I think that's awesome. So thanks for sticking through it all the way through here. I know we're going to come in hot with tier. Please make sure that you leave a thumbs up on the video. Leave a comment down below. Follow the links in the description. Subscribe to the channel, all that fun stuff. I got a cat laying on me. Got to make sure he's comfy so he doesn't Mufasa himself in the middle of this fight. All right. Rock. Valhalla awaits. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Gotta be ready to use this bad boy more often. Let's go.
Welcome, Kratos. Honor me with another sparring match.
Not the time, bud. And put you both down. I love you both. This is important. I gotta fight Tyr.
Defend yourself.
I thought I got this. Oh, come on.
You'll learn. You have to. Exquisite range. Be ready. Right side, brother.
Thank you, Mimir.
Just a subtle shift in weight.
What? What?
Having fun yet?
Oh, come on. No, because that was annoying.
Arms up. You know your mistake there. When we were here last, Kratos, I asked what you felt when you plunged your homeland into permanent darkness.
I felt indifferent.
Yes, that is what you told me. And that is what you're telling yourself. But is there a deeper truth there you're not seeing? come! Your curve!
Oh.
There's light over there, brother!
Defend yourself! Wait for it!
Oh, I got too cocky.
Darkness come! Your curve!
You better get into the light, brother!
A legendary anchor! Be ready! Don't lose focus now.
Oh, no. No.
Darkness come! Your curve!
Brother, find the light!
Ready to win? Show me! Arms up! I yield. I yield.
Good then.
Oh, man.
I don't think you were indifferent, Kratos. I think you were hurt. Deeply hurt. And you handled it unskillfully.
Wait, is that you restoring the sun? You took Helios's chariot and put the sun back in the sky, but sacrificed yourself in the process.
Yes. I fell to my death and was saved by Helios. But this memory happened before I killed him. My evils were yet to come. What is the point?
That your legacy has always been a complicated one. That goodness is not a destination we arrive at, but a practice. Misfortune may drive anyone to darkness. We resist it only through wisdom and vigilance.
And discipline.
You are not so unskillful now as you were then. Better voices in your head, you might call it. I think that's enough for now. You have much to contemplate.
Yes.
Back to the beach then.
You should be proud of your progress, Kratos. See you soon.
Yeah. I mean, Tyr is essentially echoing what I've been saying, which I'm not saying that to toot my own horn. I just mean, like, it's understandable why Tyr is moving him through this process in the way that he is. Like, you're more complicated than good versus bad. Yes, you had some evils on their way, but it's not like you were born a monster and have just been on a sociopathic tirade your entire life. Like, there are things that you've done, there are things that you've felt that you didn't have the environment, the people, the support network, the resources around you, the culture to facilitate the kind of empathy that you have developed as a result of being with Faye and having Atreus. The people that came along later in your life are the ones that have facilitated this immense amount of personal growth. They've given you the environment that you needed in order to reflect on these things and do these things. And to Kratos' credit, he's taken advantage of that. He's done the work. But it doesn't mean that again, that like Tyr said, that goodness is a destination. You don't arrive there and immediately everything's erased. Kratos' past is always going to follow him, and something that we talk about in every single one of these playthroughs that I do is that literally starting now, you can do better. Like, you can make alternative decisions that are in the best interest of yourself and the people around you immediately. It's not like you have to wait for some sign. It's not like somebody has to come in and bludgeon you with it. You could decide tonight that you're going to eat a healthier meal than what you were planning on doing. You could decide to text your friend who you haven't talked to in a long time and say, hey, I really miss you and I appreciate our friendship and would like to see you. You could do that at any time. You could get up and pick something up on your floor in your messy room and put it away. There's nothing actually stopping you from doing that. And Kratos is having to come to terms right now with the fact that he can choose to be this better person that he now values now. And he can use that empathy and that better person he is now to reflect in a more nuanced and realistic way about his past. And in so doing, he sort of synthesizes the two, where he still has the capacity to be a ruthless, cruel god of war if he so chooses it. That capacity isn't going to go away just because he decides that he wants to do better. In the same way that he's not guaranteed to always make the right decision just because he wants to do good. The capacity for all of humanity and what we're capable of is within all of us. It's just a matter of which ones we select and decide and are disciplined about, which is why I interjected the word discipline in there. Because it's not just patience and vigilance. It's not just wisdom. You have to be disciplined about making the right decisions for yourself and how you reevaluate the things that you've done in your life and what you decide to do now. It's really cool. I mean, I seriously, this is it's a huge moment for Kratos, and you can hear him softened in his reflection of that. He knows that Tyr is right. He knows that there's a complexity there, and he's been looking at it with a very myopic point of view, as we all tend to do if we go unchecked. We all tend to go in a very singular direction with how we see ourselves. It's why I so deeply despise personality tests and shit like that, because there's no real science to that. It's just stuff. People just want answers on who they are, and they want to fit an archetype, and that's just not how it works. Your personality, your identity, your existence is a moving target, always. And so best to try to keep up with it and acknowledge it as such, instead of trying to lock it down and chain it down in the way that Kratos is doing it. Good stuff, man. It's really good stuff.
It seems like you're making progress, whatever you're doing in there.
Perhaps.
Listen, I know I made you feel like we expected more of you than you could give. And I just want you to know, I'm not asking you to change how you are or who you are. We had to break the old world to build a new one. Picking up the pieces and putting them together stronger. It's a rare opportunity. You made a difference here. In some circles, a symbol of change. On many days, just knowing that you're a part of the Council is enough.
And other days?
You've earned a voice. How you use it is up to you.
It's such a complicated space. It's such a complicated space that Kratos occupies in his mind. I feel like there's no way that I can quantify just how powerful what this DLC is, as it represents a person going through the necessary motions to make peace and understanding with who they are and who they want to be. Like, Kratos is so, like, I know that there are people watching this video right now who are so deeply steeped in their narratives about how you're a piece of shit and you could never do better and nobody will ever love you and you'll never amount to anything. And there are some people that would even argue vehemently with me that that is true and that I'm an asshole for suggesting otherwise. And that's what Kratos was not too long ago. It's easy to hold on to the narratives that you are accustomed with. It's the easy route to continue to tell yourself that you're not capable of change and that nobody will love you and blah, blah, blah. Like, that's the easy route. And if you want to take the easy route through your life, and I can hear people saying, no, it's not, it's the hard route. Why would anybody ever want to like believe that about themselves? It's so blah. Like, well, you're choosing to do that. You're choosing to perpetuate that. Those are not narratives that you have to keep going with. But in order for you to challenge that, you have to go through a similar process like what Kratos is going through, where you actually have to listen to the people around you. When Freya says, we appreciate you, you earned your voice, you are meaningful to people, that runs counter to everything Kratos has been telling himself. And Kratos now considers that what she says is possibly true, which means that he has to consider that what he says to himself is only possibly true, not absolutely true, which is such an important distinction for all of us to make. So what a powerful journey for Kratos to have, where he's capable of reflecting on what he's done in his life and is also taking inventory on what he is now and then what he wants to be. And we're seeing that he overly colors the possibilities of what he could be, which is an unknown, with the past instead of the present. We want to get him more and more in touch with the hard data that suggests that he has arrived, that he is more empathic now, that he possesses some of the skills that Tyr was talking about, that other people have recognized who he is, that he does protect people, that he is an emotional person despite the fact that he was taught throughout his life to stuff it down or to manifest it in anger, that all of these things are true. And that he doesn't have to keep telling himself he's this big giant monster, despite the fact that there are 3 people on this screen right now that would tell him otherwise. Do other people get to determine your identity and who you are? No. Do you solely get to do it? I guess. But if you're deciding to construct all these narratives about yourself that are just hopeless and helpless and non-moving, you're setting yourself off on the wrong foot. You're the person saying, I don't want to go out for hot dogs because I don't like them, even though you've never had a hot dog in your life. So, it's really powerful stuff. I am so invested in what Kratos is dealing with right now. As a person and just as a therapist. This is the kind of stuff that, like, I just adore. And why I dedicated a career to being a therapist. So, it's not my job to convince you that you matter and that you're awesome. It's your job to take that in. But I can remind you that your one perception of yourself is not the only one. And there's a good chance you've borrowed it from a lot of people. So, really good stuff. And I love that Freya is letting Kratos come to his own determination.
General?
Because you gotta want to do this work.
Change. Those who adapt triumph, while the rigid falter.
Oh yeah. Give me that. Isn't there one? Oh yeah, where he's completely, yeah, let's go. We're getting vulnerable, man. Strip it down. Oh, yeah. Drip these bad boys out. Oh, yeah. I don't really know what his weapons are attached to, but that's okay.
It'll all be worth it in the end, General.
It's all worth it now. We don't even have to wait to the end for it to be worth it.
I know it's above board, but I like to think of this part as bribing the local authorities.
Okay. Oh, see what else we got. It's good shit. I'm glad we beat tier there. I'm really glad. Like, really glad. Let's see what this has in store for us now. What will part 3 be? Benevolence. Ooh. Ooh. Don't threaten me with a good time, Sony Santa Monica. Thanks for being here, by the way. I appreciate y'all. I know I say it a lot, but I am really glad you're here. Whether you're watching this on Twitch or YouTube, thanks for caring about what I have to say. I hope it's meaningful to you in some way. Do you have a favorite weapon? Chat, what do you think my favorite weapon is based on this? Ooh, what do we have here?
A substitute daughter. A box full of evils. This one feels important.
This is your blacksmith story, isn't it? His girl was the key, and he died protecting her?
Protecting her from me. I opened that box seeking the means to kill Ares. And what I released.
Pretty much turned all the gods crazy. Thanks again for that.
Quiet head.
Unfortunate. The time I spend in my own Valhalla means you get more time with him.
It was a much more gentle yet assertive play on Helios there. A very subdued, quiet head. That had more power than the aggressive nature through which he has engaged with Helios. Which is important for Kratos to understand. And I think that his template for understanding that is Faye. Faye is very calm and controlled, yet has a lot of gravitas and force. And the thing that Kratos will hopefully learn here is that you can wield a lot of power via controlled, calm assertiveness. That your presence in gravitas is not completely dependent upon sheer force. And I think when Kratos realizes that, he is going to improve leaps and bounds into his nuanced understanding of himself. So even though that was a very small, just quiet head, that's a big shift for him. Granted, he's in a very vulnerable spot seeing that vision, but that's the kind of subdued force that Kratos, when he learns to wield, is going to just move mountains. It's awesome.
Kratos, how well did you know the blacksmith's daughter?
Pandora. She reminded me of my own daughter, who I lost long ago.
I'm sorry, Kratos. Even at your most vengeful, you must not have wanted to see harm come to her.
Pandora was innocent. The way she saw things, she could reach me when few could. She deserved better than to be a pawn, sacrificed in a game of gods.
Your regret is palpable. But thank you for letting yourself remember. That is important.
Okay, Tyr. You've been doing a bang-up job, buddy. But I hate his use of the phrase "thank you" there. It's probably a DrMick pet peeve, but I would so much rather hear Tyr say something like, "Hey, I appreciate your willingness to share that with me. I'm honored that you're willing to go there." Saying thank you for going there is kind of evaluative. It's a bit patronizing. Like it's like, you know, I had this expectation that you would go there. Thank you for doing that. It's a bit too hierarchical for me. It's Tyr taking this like idea that he knows more about the Kratos experience, whether he does or not, and that he's in a position to kind of fold his arms and wait for Kratos to go there. I don't like that. So that's the one critique I have for Tyr on that one. I mean, the rest of it's cool because he's being curious about it, he's listening to it, but that thank you, it bores into my head in a way that I'm like, ugh, gross, dude. Thank you so much for your vulnerability and your willingness to go there. Ugh. That's like the cliche therapist bullshit that people don't like. Better to say, I appreciate. Like, speak to your own experience here. Like, I appreciate your willingness to share that, Kratos. Thank you. That must not be easy for you. That's all right. Nobody's perfect, including Tyr. Dr. Mick, I bet you're just picking apart Tyr because you feel threatened by his ability to reach Kratos and be maybe a better therapist than you. No, it's not a competition.
It exacts a toll. Might be worth it.
Can you imagine if somebody commented that? Alright. Gotta go through the question mark door.
We could use some limited time assistance, couldn't we?
Ooh. Gain a health burst on any successful spear kill. I like that. Yes! Oh, that was awesome. I wonder if Tears therapy is covered by Kratos insurance. Yeah. The realms have single payer health insurance. They're very progressive. It's awesome. Damn, that guy was really tucked away there. Where are your siblings? Shit. Well, these are well hidden this time around. What the hell? Are they all on this rock? Ha! Neat. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure you can see by now, Valhalla has a way of making you learn what you need to learn. Perhaps it does so with me, even now, making such demands so as to give me doubts. Long ago, I gave myself completely to love, and it destroyed my home and family. Then I threw myself into the service of Valhalla and found a new family in my sisters. But what if that's not where my story ends? It's time I finally found my path. Not because it may or may not be Valhalla's will, or Freya's, or yours, my dear, but my own.
Well said, love.
Hell yeah. Go get it, Sigrun. It's great. And for all the reasons we already talked about last episode. Detaching yourself from what other people think you should do, from all the supposed tos, and getting into your own stuff. It's really powerful, and I admire her a lot for getting into that.
I see you were thinking of taking on a burden. This one wants a price from you, brother. I wouldn't say no to some short-time help. Right side, brother! On your right! Mind you, watch out!
Favorite perk so far? All of them. I don't know. Probably... I don't know, the one where you throw a spear and then the next spear has a random thing on it. Pretty neat. The alcove of preference. Horizon or God of War, what was more interesting to talk about for you? They're entirely different games, so I don't really compare them in that way. They're both great. I got 6 of these bad boys. Holy crap. Oh, baby. Give me that blessing of justice. Oh, yes, sir. Odin? What was that door up there? The weapon or the restore? Let's go for the weapon. I'm excited to see what's gonna come up here.
On your right! Nasty hit! Go all right, brother!
Oh, baby. That was a fun one. Yeah, that one. Good. Yes. Power that spear up, baby. Bring me your chosen.
There's the one Valhalla's mark! Parry and strike, brother!
Bitch.
And Valhalla keeps the score. You certainly earned that little edge.
Beautiful. I can do 6 more burdens? That's a lot of nuts.
Now then, the path should be unlocked. Let's make our way up.
Yeah, let's. But first, we go shopping. What do you got for me, Valhalla? Ooh. Oh, what up? You're back?
Time to die,
Oh, Mag.
Garrett, the other one.
Oh, shit.
He's making a run at it.
Valhalla has drawn the son of Thor from my memory to do battle. He is still as arrogant, cruel, and boastful as he was in life. I know he suffered much abuse at the hands of his own father. While it does not excuse his behavior, it does at least make it easier to understand. Indeed. Give me rage, 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 give me rage. Damn it.
Surprise, you hulking brute!
It's not really a surprise anymore, big dog.
All your righteous haranguing about how evil the gods are, and you somehow gloss over that little extra nudge you gave them.
Opening the box was Athena's plan. I did not know the consequences.
You would claim ignorance of the consequences of trusting Athena? Is that your idea of a joke, Kratos? Because I admit it's hilarious. But let's be real, Kratos. Whether you should have suspected the consequences or not, you certainly can't claim that you would have cared about them. You wanted the power to kill Ares. And because you wanted it, everything is justified. That's your moral code at the end of the day, isn't it? To imagine you once again holding an office of solemn metaphysical responsibility. A trusted figure. A worshipped figure. The absolute gall of you to let yourself consider such a thing. I guess irony can have you when it earns you, or something.
If you want to beat up Helios and unhook him from Kratos' ass and throw him off a cliff, that would be understandable. But you don't get to be a hypocrite. You better bring that same energy to your own shitty self-talk. And if you're not willing to do that, you don't get to throw Helios off the cliff. Because Helios is just saying all the nasty stuff that I'm sure that Kratos has said to himself about this. And there is a lot of misplaced accountability within what he just said. Yes, did Kratos potentially have certain agenda in opening that box and in trying to accomplish something like kill Ares? Sure. But when Helios gives him shit about not anticipating the consequences of that and says that it is thus Kratos' fault that everything descended into chaos, he is incorrect. That is an over-personalization of all the consequences that happened after. Does Kratos have some degree of accountability? Yes. But the only way that the gods descend into chaos is if the gods choose to descend into chaos. It's not like you do one thing that you have control over and everything else and everybody else's reaction is because of that. All of the gods could have chosen to do differently there. So, yes, we need to acknowledge that Kratos had a part in that. But Kratos is not in charge of all of it. And accountability needs to be dispersed to where accountability should be. And that is an exercise that a lot of people really struggle to do. We talk about this actually a lot in sports psychology, where like if you turn the ball over at midfield as a soccer player and then the other team goes down and scores the goal, whose fault is it that they scored the goal? It's not the person that turned the ball over. Yes, you had a role in it, but then the other team had to go score. Like that goal ultimately falls on the fact that the offense was able to kick the ball in a spot that the goalie couldn't get to, and thus they got a goal. Was it maybe easier because of a turnover? Yes, but you didn't go turn and kick the ball into your own net. That's really an analog for the way that you really ought to think about stuff in your life. I'm not pro disperse all of your accountability. It's take accountability for what you're accountable for, and then hold everybody else accountable for what they're accountable for. It's a very important thing to understand. So Helios trying to bring this up to Kratos in that way, I think is indicative of the myopic negative self-talk that people will indulge themselves in as a way to beat themselves up. You don't get to be a hypocrite. You want to throw Helios off the cliff, you better bring that same energy to your own shitty self-talk.
Always looking for an edge. Is this a game to you?
Damn, would have loved that base damage. But it's alright. How is that more comfortable than my lap? You're such a weird cat. Okay. Oh, baby. Yeah, light those eyes up. Light them up.
Oh, how precious. I don't think you can be trusted to keep that safe at all. Pretty sure he agrees with me.
There, 2 yellows and a blue. All right. What kind of crazy ass shit are we gonna have here now? Oh, look at that. There's another chest that's been added. Neat. Definitely could use the rage burst. I don't know if I need it yet, but... Ooh. Ooh. Alright. Let's get after it, eh? Good. Yes, sing to me. Sing me the song of your people.
Oh, centaur. Oh shit! Don't usually get this close. Incoming charge.
That's it? Smack her up a little bit. Not all centaurs are as brainless and vicious as the ones I've fought. From the forests of Mount Pelion, centaurs were well known for their poetry and winemaking. But when the Lapiths encroached on their forests, they took up arms. It was not long before they were being recruited across Greece for their martial prowess.
Well, better them than us.
Agreed. Kratos' melee damage increases based on rage. Incoming damage that would be lethal is absorbed by available rage. Ooh. Or do I just go like crazy strong? That's pretty sweet. That's so nice. That's so much strength. Oh my god. Shimmering rifts contain prominent rewards. Yeah? Let's go.
Don't worry, Kratos. None of these foes are real, though they do feel pain. Isn't that funny? Thought you'd want to know. Losing vigor, are you? The one that needed death has been gotten. Aren't you swell?
Let's go. Let's go. Oh, it's shimmering. Yes, give me the shimmering. Yeah, buddy.
Your shield! Strike now! Untether yourself, man! Try another weapon, idiot! It's in the ground!
Give me that prominent reward. Oh, yeah. Alright, let's go. Buddy's got a pirate ship to go to. Let's go. Back to the... There she is. I've learned. I've learned.
Ruthless as ever, Kratos.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh.
Watch from underneath! Above you, watch out!
What? Did I really not? Oh, God, dude. What a lame run that was. Alright, whatever. Whatever. I didn't want it anyway.
charging at us.
Oh, wow.
From behind, incoming. Behind you, watch out.
Come on, attack, dude.
We're burning. Well, better them than us.
Jeez, man. This appears to have gotten more difficult. Ooh, 2 barrier keys. Hell yeah. Yeah. Oh shit. Went the wrong way.
Might want to pick up the pace, unless you want everything to get more difficult.
Shut up, dude. Quiet, head. I just absolutely screwed that guy
What
up.
this round of Valhalla's little game? Time to face your ultimate foe.
That guy just got wrecked. Let's go. Get in there, Kratos.
Watch from underneath! Disrupt it, you half-wit! And things just got harder. Did you forget that haste is a factor here? Getting siphoned right flank! You need to go after? Incoming tide! Siphoner to your right! Feel it burn! Last one! Run away, stupid! Charging us! souls to be found in this desert. Just a bunch of kill-thirsty reprobates who can't seem to get out of your mind.
Kratos' health drops to a critical level. It's a short invincible barrier, buff to strength, and health burst when complete. With inventory full. Well, let's dump one of these. Let's freaking go, man. That was awesome. I appreciate the skill progression in this game a lot. Like, I feel like a badass.
Might want to pick up the pace, unless you want everything to get more difficult.
I mean, Heimdall, did you see what your boy is working with there? $17,000 echoes, dude. Oh, shit.
What's your right, moron? Incoming left side!
Oh, bullshit.
Sever the link already! You seem to bleed it somehow. Behind! Incoming!
Oh my god, where am I? I'm like turned around. Okay, this way. We want to go this way. Thought it was on the other side. Oh shit.
Another weapon, idiot! Well, better them than us.
I don't need that. All right. Well, that was very fun. I enjoyed that immensely.
Getting a choice regarding your fate.
Hope you did
Must
too.
be nice.
Oh, man, I don't know. I'm actually going to forfeit it, I think. $15,000 for a piece of armor. I actually am gonna buy it. I earned that shit. Flawless Ares armor? Yeah, give me. Alright. Oh, man. Alright, we'll make a run at him. I won't leave you on a cliffhanger this time.
I hope your trip through Valhalla has been fruitful. I have one last weapon to show you.
One last weapon, huh?
If that's the word.
Oh, boy. Okay, this is not the time. You do this every time. This is not the time. Bye-bye. Oh, good. There's two of them. Because one was definitely not hard enough.
You'll learn after.
My brother, if you're gonna go over here, you gotta go over here. Thank you.
On your right!
Oh no! Oh shit! I just instinctively hit R2.
You'll learn after.
Come on.
Defend yourself. How many have seen that rage and lived to tell? Fight!
The right one's not blowing.
Alright, come on. You got this.
Be ready. box we saw you open in the scrying pool.
Really? You're gonna throw a centaur at me?
Here. See. Vanity. Hatred.
Amplifying what the gods already possess. But what else?
Antir? Whoa. Whoa. Okay.
Behind you, brother!
Oh my god.
Come on! Behind you!
Oh man.
Come on! Yes! Defend yourself!
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh dude. Are you kidding me?
Behind you! Look out!
Oh my god.
Come on!
No. 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 Oh. Oh man. Oh. Dude, having to fight a centaur on top of that? Oh my god. Wow.
Don't beat yourself up over that. Tyr's no slouch, and he's not holding back. Next time.
Wow. Juice, what's up, man? Thanks for the raid. Holy shit, dude. Wow. That was a hell of a fight. Let's go see what Valhalla's got for us here. This is a spoiler-free run of God of War Valhalla, so those of you coming along with the raid, please, please, please do not spoil anything. I am going through this blind. Juice, I love you, man. Thank you for the raid. Appreciate you all.
The resilient warrior dances with change, easily adjusting to its rhythm.
I want to see the armor I bought. Oh my goodness. Hunter's Pauldron, Flawless, Curious Air. Oh, baby, look at that. I don't want it, though. The Gauntlets of Ares, however, will wear. Yeah. That's cool. We're going shirtless. Because that's how we roll.
Suppose that was beneficial enough to do another.
I would say so. The armor purely cosmetic? Yeah.
Valhalla's gifts will help you get to your goal.
Indeed they will.
No shame in making things a wee bit easier if you can.
Alright, 568. Strength is done. Probably pop defense up a bit.
And that benefit's good to last.
fuck? What's your favorite armor in God of War? The one I'm wearing right now. Whatever I'm currently wearing is my favorite outfit. Oh, baby.
Tyr's versatility is an advantage, but don't discount your own.
What is the state of Svartalfheim?
It's been tough. The dwarves had been under Odin's thumb for so long. Now they're having to completely reshape their economy to provide for themselves again. Many are looking to Durlin and other outcast members of the old resistance for guidance. But thus far, he's refusing the call. The wounds are deep and will take time to heal. Once they do, Freya thinks Durlin would be a welcome addition to the council.
It probably would be. Yeah, that's one of the little talked about things that happens is when you have like massive intervention, even intervention that's theoretically for the better, systems don't just automatically calibrate to the most optimal setting. They will often snap back and try to maintain homeostasis, even if that homeostasis wasn't particularly healthy, because humans always like to take what they know versus what they don't know. It's less work. So it doesn't surprise me that they're having a hard time in Svartalfheim with that. And as you may have expected, this episode is going to end here before we go back into the gates. But I would like to say before I leave that I appreciate all of you immensely for watching these videos, and I hope that you enjoy watching them as much as I enjoy bringing them to you. This has been truly a wonderful experience, and I'm loving the convergence of all the psychology stuff and then the gameplay and everything else. So thanks again to Stony Santa Monica for making something so cool. Thank you to all of you for the thumbs ups and the comments and the engagement on the channel and YouTube subs and all that fun stuff. I appreciate you all a lot. If you're binging, I will see you over in the next episode. If you're waiting for the next one to come out, get it out as soon as we can. You matter. You're awesome. I'll see you on the next one.